Kathy says, I see red. Yes, you do. I think, yeah, through the yeah, it was just, yeah. It's like going, it's been too long. Get the drums ready. Oh, good thing that Allie is on. And let me see. And hi to everyone. Um, I was very anxious to know about how the sewing thing went, so I had to ask that right away before saying hi to everybody. So hi, and let me ask this, scanning through the names just in case. Um, if you want to say hi and where you're from in the chat, if you haven't done so already, please do. And if you're new to Zentangle or just new to us, let us know that also. And hey, so yes, I have the red carpet out, which means we are sharing a new tangle. And I put this. Oh, I was looking for something in particular. Oh, and wait, to see if she put it on herself under a different name. Nope, she didn't. Okay, so this is, yeah, Jen, I love that. Yeah, Tangle Time. What a happy day. Yes, it is. So let me share my screen. For those new to us, you can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. It's up to you. We are just here to have fun and play with tangles. Hi, Inez. I love that. Hi to all my friends and my new ones I will make. Yes. All right. So this is fairly new, right? From at end of last month. Um, from our Debbi Minero, and I have on her post she had pronunciation and she had shur, so I need to ask her for clarification. And then also I don't know if there should be an accent in here, like is her name like mom's pronounced Sheri
or
or is she just saying
Sheri.
Sheri? Yeah,
It
so I'm
could
not
be,
sure.
yeah, either
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's a tomato thing. But Deb put, oh, and she put it on here. So she named this tangle after her dear coworker who lost everything in the Eaton fire. And I just said, that I thought, well, we need to play with that. And then so I wanted to throw, I'll be serious for 1 second or 1 moment, and then we'll go back to normal. Because it really got me thinking with, I mean, there's stuff going on all over, at any time. Any person has stuff going on. And I know myself, you can use Zentangle as a meditative aid and things like that. Here it's our escape from whatever. I mean, you don't know what, sometimes people will put in the chat afterwards, or sometimes will send me an email and just, oh, this was so great because, and then let us know what was going on. And we don't need to know, we just like to be the escape that anybody needs for any purpose. So I had this thought, like, because I wanted to celebrate, this tangle and the sentiment behind it. And Sheri is living with her daughter, but Debbie had said she doesn't know when she'll be returning to work, and it's just, all of it is so tragic. But I thought, let me offer this thought along with our tangling. And Zentangle did this when they announced their new tangle IDAs. And so if you want to, and it's just a thought, and maybe not for now, but in the future, where if you wish, if you have either a something that you want to focus on or a someone that you want to focus on. I like that they did it where they put it in pencil in the middle of their on their tile and then just tangled over it. But it's a way to kind of focus on something and make something beautiful at the same time. So I just want to throw that out there because we're always goofy, which is a good thing because smiling and laughing is good. But we can also use it for seriousness. I know I used it when my sister-in-law was in labor with Nathan, because it's like I don't know what to do with myself, and I can pray, but then that's it's like, but then I go into lists of what do I have to do. My brain doesn't um, quiet long enough for anything, so I'm like, and I knew I was going to make a big tangle for him, so that's what I did, and I'm like, I just use that as like, okay, well, I can focus on them and think about them and make this beautiful art at the same time and calm myself and all of that. So I throw that out there for you to use. Whatever. Food for thought. Food for tangling. thoughts for tangling. All right, let me put this. Oh, I did put that link in the chat. Okay, so this is then, and it's a beautiful tangle on top of it. Of course it is, because it's from our Deb. So starting off with an orb. Oh, hi Sharona. Ooh, I see they're in Pennsylvania too. Okay. Um, starting with an orb in the center of wherever you want it. And the next step I thought was going to be trickier than it actually was. So start off with a single curved line on one side of your orb. And I mean, you want to have it be nicely curved enough so that way when you come around and do a second one, what I ended up doing was like I would, well, and it'll make sense when I demonstrate it. Um, I would start here and then, do the curve, but then, make sure that it lined up nicely to make a little path there. And the third one, it was just like, well, that one needed to be flat. And then I go back and I'm looking at Deb's. I'm like, oh, well, hers kind of did too. So it's one of those, just don't worry about it. Then from there, more C-shaped curve lines. So coming from the center of the ones you just did to the outer points. Whoops. Oh, look at that. I made it giant by clicking on accident. Um, that's a nice thing to remember. So from the center to the outer edges on all three of those big curve lines we just made. Then from here, and you can aura it or not aura it, but we're going to essentially make triangles. And I found I had to curve this last line, and then as I went back, I looked at them. Oh, look at here. Yep, she had to curve hers too there. So however you want to make the triangles, is of course up to you. You could make it like more of a straight triangle and have it protrude a little bit, or like this where it kind of makes it round. And then on top of those, three little flux shapes or teardrop shapes, whichever you want to think about it. And then it's just decorate and play with it. And here is how Deb decorated and played with it. You could put an aura around it. Of course, so you can decorate this however you want. And I like this where she made a cluster of them. So kind of sharing. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking,
No,
which did she do first? I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's not sharing the flux shapes, but coming from what ends up looking like those seed shapes there. And here too. I totally wasn't paying complete attention. But yeah, so you could just have it continue. I thought this was a completely separate one, but it's not. So just coming out of where those two seed shapes are. Yeah, you start with a flux shape, I suppose. Or I suppose you could, just start an orb at a decent enough space away, and then as you're doing it, just make sure it kind of meets up. Could work that way too. So, all right, so that's hers. Mine looks super small. This is my version of it. Oh, maybe if I just click it. No, it doesn't work on that one. Okay, that's interesting. And yeah, basically did the same thing. I just left off the decorating. I didn't make those red because you can kind of decorate it however you want. And and I was like, oh, I want to see if I can fit this into just the 6 boxes. So there we go. Everything is in there. Well, stop the screen share and get rolling. You know what? I think I'm gonna work on.
Have you shared Debbie's step out?
I should have. Let's see.
Oh, I missed it.
Yes, it's up above. Let me share it again. Both of them say Tangle Addicts on it because I copied it into my thing so I could put it out there. So there we go. So Debbie's is the one on the bottom. It says DM at the end before the iPad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So and oh yeah, I bought that whole box of did I bring one out for myself? No. Oh wait, no, because I have an extra. Okay. I have this one of this different brand. I want to use it up before I open up my new 05s. All right, let me get this. I'm thinking I just going to draw one giant one. That's what my brain was telling me I should do today. And Jen is singing. And now it's in my head. I love it. Frankie Valley, right? 4 seasons.
That's
All right,
why I
let's
had a
see.
hard time getting people to pronounce my name the way I pronounce it.
Yes. That's funny. All right, so okay, so the C shapes, maybe get bigger than I think because I'm making this big. I'm just doing one giant one. There we go. I suppose one could start from here. Let's try it that way. I wasn't doing it that way. Well, and then this one, like I said, this one's gonna just be, well, I think it's gonna end up having to be flatter, but then it's not. It's just like this stroke just surprises me. And maybe it's my self-doubt in my head that goes, "I don't know. This this one might not work so well for you." All right. Then from the center, making these seed shapes. And then you can always extend the seed shapes if you need to. Oh, and that says you'd be surprised how they mispronounce her name too. Oh, yeah. It is one of those where it's like it seems like, how could somebody? Seems like
Easily.
it should be so easy. All right. And okay. I'm gonna do a triangle. Okay, so my debate is, do I want to do a triangle and have it like make it square-ish? No, I don't want to do that. Not this one. I'm gonna do another one. So I'm essentially aura-ing and then coming up with a nice curved line like that. But I think it'll look neat, um, just doing a regular triangle in there, and I want to try that. It'll give it some interesting contrast. All right. Then it's just so interesting because looking at it, you're like, oh, this looks so complicated. And it's not so much. All right. It looks like it's so many more steps than it is. All right. So I'm thinking, okay, oh no, I know how I can make up for my not centeredness. I mean, besides
You
making
just
extra large flux shapes.
you just don't worry about it.
Right. Oh, you just add extra things. That's what my thought is. And just don't worry about it. The not worrying about it comes first. Oh, I was looking to see what did you do? Ah, you put a little portion
I
on it
put
to make it. Oh.
in the outer things, the
Uh-huh.
open things.
Yeah. That is neat. Okay. And I think I'm not gonna aura it. And decide. Oh, how do I want to play that? I really well. It's one of those, I like what I did on my version of the step out. Which was, because I don't do this a lot, but I really like the line dot line in the seed shapes. And I'm going to a smaller pen and putting the dot in first. So that way I can get it sort of in the middle. The way I was doing it was I would do, the line and then a dot and then the line, but I found sometimes I got a little too carried away with the line. So best to just start with the dot. But I really like how that looks and I don't do that enough. And of course, these have to have a line dot dot. Give me a thought. Where's my other thoughts? That's not. Make a note to self. All right, more line dot dots. Favorite thing. All right, and do kind of a. Can I fit 2 in there? Of course I can. Kind of a fan shape. Round off those corners. I like it. Oh, Shulmi says it has same name issue. Even when they hear it spoken, hard for people to put the stress on the final syllable when they say it. Doesn't follow normal pronunciation convention. Oh, Demi says I gave up. I go by my nickname. Demi. There you go. And Rosie too. Weird. Yeah, but it's fixed. Okay. So now, wonder if this works. Ugh. I should just toss these things that don't work, but it's so hard. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Oh, I had my I had the paper flipped over to this side where I was scribbling, and I just naturally flipped it because that's what I usually do to scribble, but I was going to end up scribbling on the wrong side. That would have been bad.
I wasn't even looking at what you were doing, but I was doing the same thing in those fan shapes.
Oh, no, I don't want to use that. Okay. All right, let's use this. Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, because I think I saw that yours were empty. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do something different then. I just beat you to it. All right, now I think there will be some kind of, probably a gem in the middle. And see, oh, if I go, I'm gonna add in some, oh, that looks nice. Fancy fescues. Because they're fun. Just seem to add something so nice. Oh, they're ginormous. Each time it gets bigger and bigger. Good thing it doesn't matter. Just adds interest. If I was trying to do it, it wouldn't work. That's what's funny. Okay. And then, a little bit different color, something else. Because I have to have something coming out of something. I'm deciding where do I want to do that. Oh, I like it when my hats go a little out of control, and then you look at it, it's like, oh, well, hey, that looks neat. All right, now what? I know. Check. Is this thing on? Allie says. Everybody's focused. Oh, let's see. Yellow was just screaming to me. What else should I do with that? I don't know. I know, right? Yeah, we're even focused. That's the amazing thing. Mom's already done.
No, just went to get some of my colored pencils.
Oh. uh, let's see. I think what else? Making notes to myself because I have ideas. I just need to get them done. Um, okay. Oh, are you happy? Steph is asking anyone else having garbled sound.
No, I'm not.
Sometimes it's just how I talk. Could be an um could be internet, bandwidth issue, something like that. Okay, Marie says sounds good to her. Or she says sounds great to her. That's even better than good. So my mind just goes blank. So I have some things I'm going to create at some point here. So that way, for those, if your mind goes blank like mine does, like, well, what else can I add? There's so many things. Like, while I wait for my brain, add some white accents. Well, I could use that color too. I honestly could do more of the same. Oh, that's so funny. I was gonna do a pink center too.
We're just on the same vibes today or something.
Something. Yeah.
Actually, well, that's rose. Yeah, this is light pink.
That's what I had in my mind.
Well, you just go ahead.
Yes. I can. Oh, Sharona. Oh, and Sharona says, any advice for the spatially challenged? One of mine is lopsided. Well, that's why I
Yeah,
added the
that-
fancy flocks and dingers.
and then nobody notices.
Oh,
And that's
hi,
that's
Kathy.
what that's why I put in these additional little
Oh,
partial ones, and it's still lopsided. But then when you frame it like this, it makes it look like you meant it to be that way.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
just, yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm. And if it's off center enough, then it's just you've done the whole Fibonacci thing, and yeah, and it's supposed to be that way. But yeah, if you frame it, and I love that with framing it like that, or you could even divide up like the way Mom did it. You could put um like dots in the corner, or
Yes. Or
or
just
just
leave
separate it more with dots or something.
Yeah, bead line and, any of those
Sure.
work.
Oh, you could even take a well, because you have done before where you do a double line
Yes,
and then add some, some color, some shading to
right.
the
And actually
inside.
this is what
Oh, yeah.
I like
And
to
then
do
that kind of
that.
fills in that part.
Hmm. Makes it look like it belongs.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, and you don't notice. You just like, oh, she meant it that way. If we didn't tell, right?
Yeah, nobody tell.
Diana Diana says, "No worries, mine are all lopsided," and added an extra one is so then you added an extra small one or an extra one because it's small. There we go. And then yeah, saying too could even like because like mom has well you can't see if I push the mouse on it it's not gonna no one's gonna see the one in the corner that is the corner. We could even put little flux shapes coming out of one of the other corners that's
Yeah.
if you wanted to. It's always the if you wanted to. I my having brain is saying I don't know what else I want to do. But that's okay. Well, I could do more of the same in just different colors. There's an idea. Okay, I think I shall.
You gave yourself permission.
I did,
Well,
because
I'm liking
what
this. It
happens.
looks very springy. I'm
Yeah.
ready for spring. Heck with winter. Let's get it over with.
Let's see, and if I do it maybe this way, sometimes the ideas just don't flow. Well, okay, I take back the sometimes. A lot of times for me. And then once I get going, then it's okay. What did I use? I used this example the other day. It was on the writing room. I said, sometimes it's just like, it's a crank start car, and then you gotta find the crank, and then it needs some WD-40. And then maybe. So funny. I somewhere in my mind, I stress a little bit when I'm doing the zingers. I go, okay, it should be, one size and a little larger, to have it graduated. And then when it doesn't happen, um, I look at it going, oh, well, look at how neat that is. And then it's like, stop, just I let that even enter the brain. Does it all work out just fine? There we go. Okay, now. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to do something so I didn't have to get up and go get my other pencils. See how these. We'll see. Remember if oh yeah, that's right. The white on these ones is not so brilliant. But well, I guess this will be a test to see if these blend with the white or not. Okay.
Well, now that's an interesting concept, Heather.
What?
Leaving all the design except the center black and white and having all the color surrounding it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, and I was gonna I think I'll
I
had
would leave it
thought
that way.
what's that? Yeah, no, I was that was the thought. And then
Mhm.
yeah, so I'll do some shading. Sometimes just out of sheer laziness. My other colors are in the other room. And these are oh, what is this? Black something. I can't remember what they're called. Faber Castell. And I don't remember if I looked at their website to see if they were oil based or what the or wax. It for sure didn't say anything on Amazon. And I want to see, okay, well how well do these how well do they mix? They're okay mixing. Once you get the waxy Prismacolor down. Tammy. Yeah, well, I like, because I have lots of them, the jelly roll, but also the Uniball Signo is good. The 10 is extra juicy.
And the Signos, I think, are at least the ones that we get are thicker than the 10.
Might be. Oh, good, Deb, you're here. Yay. Pencil, as I said, the Prismacolor white is just because I was using these Faber-Castells for colored pencils. I mean, Prismacolor just is a bar none. And then General's white for chalk is good too. I don't know that I've had any disappointment. Well, because I think all I've really tried is the Generals. The General chalk pencil that comes in the set seems to be a little softer than the charcoal that comes separately. So I hope that helps, Tammy. And let me put, since the chat too. My link tree, because I do have pencils and pens linked there on the enabler fulfillment shopping links on my Amazon store. On my way back, you know what's interesting, Mom? So you're getting yeah, I hope that helped. Something else was in my head. Oh, and then also moved them. Okay. but you have these you have to buy a whole set, which I don't like. But these where's the white? The Sharpie creative markers, oh, you know, are nice. They also, because they go over other things.
Yeah, it's a shame they don't just put, a pack of like one black and one white or
Oh
something.
no, they do that. But if
They
you don't
do?
want black, yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
black and white. But it's like I just want the white. I don't need the black. But
Well, what you do is you find somebody else who needs the black.
yeah, yeah. And it seemed I haven't tried any. I mean, there's some other like off brands that I haven't tried. Just like a paint pen, because that's what those acrylic markers are. But they nicely, it doesn't soak up the pigment like the jelly roll will. Um, Especially with the colored pencils. And what it's not going to do it for me here because I said it.
Of course not.
But it's a neat effect. Thank you, Leisha. 5-minute warning, or actually now 4. Um, Sometimes it is a neat effect to have it where it soaks up the pigment. Oh, and thank you, Joe. Sorry, Joe said it first. My apologies. Okay, let's do shading. Yeah, I thought this would have an interesting look, just leaving the black and, well, I'm on a gray tile, so I can use white. And Deb, I don't know if you were on when I was talking about this and about your friend, and actually, the thought it all, uh, what the right word is, um, philosophical. Because really, you could. I'm thinking the black, and I'll put some white in here. You know, it's like the trouble that one might be in, or cloudiness or whatever. But then we have all of this potential outside. Oh no, it's a gray tile, Leslie. Yeah, and so again, I put a little white jelly roll at the end because I always leave that little shine bit. On them, and then yeah, nicely then the white works nicely on there. And oh, good, I do have. Well, I'm gonna have to redefine that line dot dot. Oh well. And I think I want to get more dramatic there, but we'll see how it is so far. Oh yeah, not too bad.
Oh, that looks really good, Heather.
If I can
You
go
can do the same
dramatic.
with everything. You could put a little white in between those.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I'm gonna. I want to add some nice shine that looks nice and metallic-y. And then I'll redefine the lines.
yeah, the redefining the lines should be the last thing because you do it too
Yeah.
early, you end up having to do it again anyway.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Well, 'cause sometimes I think, well, gosh, no, you kind of have to have the lines in order to do the rest.
Well, if you have to redefine it that much.
Okay. A little bit too far out. All right, it is share time. Woo, Joe. And just by the way, I because it was this time last year that we did the Zen bossing, and Joe had asked, and so I was thinking about the Melee, the Thousand Flowers thing, and I think I'm gonna shove that one off a little bit, and we'll do Zen bossing on Tuesday, so I have to get that out today, just to let you know. Now that Joe's had lots of extra practice, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm done with that. That was
He
so
wants
last
to
week."
show us up.
Oh, these are great. Oh, and awe time. Well, I should at least, okay, what? Oops, wrong pencil. Well, everybody is getting theirs up there. Let me at least get the white in so that way it looks like something. Just not finished. All right. Quick, quick, quick. All right, it looks like maybe this is every, oh, nope, I just saw it shift, I think. There we go. Ooh, it is pretty. Okay. Oh, and I got a couple that are not, oh, 2 pages. All right. Good. Oh my goodness. All right. About ready. Okay, so if yours isn't on the screen yet, hold off for a minute. Hold off typing too. And oops. Oh, people's things keep disappearing and then coming back. Okay. All right. Hold them steady. When it's trying to get there steady. Oh, move it to the other side a little bit more. Holding, keep holding. All right, I'm just gonna take it right there. That was good, I think. Yes. Okay, let me get page 2. Hold on. Oh, hold on, Sharona. Hold it up there 1 more second. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, let me save. All right, let's just put it here. And fingers crossed. Yes, okay. And let me share. Mom and I will take ours down.
Oh,
Stop.
take mine down. I'm busy pinning
Okay.
up hymns.
Marie
You
says,
get
I forgot to show you. I forgot how to show you. Did you just get up there, Marie? Okay, hold it. Let's let me get my, oh, she got it off there.
I
Okay.
got it.
As I'm struggling to, I was like, going, what am I looking at? I'm reading and I'm not paying attention. All right, well, let's look at these real quick and then we'll see. And let's see, in case. Well, thanks, Tammy. Oh, I want to start from the bottom because I feel like being different today. Oh, look at Teddy's.
How cute.
That's so cute. I love it. Gorgeous. What a neat idea. And Tammy, beautiful. I like the extra thing. Oh, the big poke roots. I was thinking poke roots. I like that you did them. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. It's probably on the next page, Marie. And Rosemary, gorgeous. I love the extra colors. I like Tammy's colors too. Really neat. Yeah, I'm maybe my, well, no, I don't know. I don't usually do a word of the year, but I'm gonna keep working on more dramatic. Sharon, lovely. Oh, look at all the there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, the therefores, and then you have a little tangle critter in there too. I love it. Oh, look at yeah, Sharona did multiples. Oh, I like how, look at how she's decorating, like with some muka and giant zingers. Oh, that's neat. It looks like a vase almost.
It does.
Just right there. Neat. Shulamit. Nice. Oh, I like. Wait, let's see. Oh, look at she's decorating the larger one with smaller ones. That's a neat idea. And Steph, gorgeous.
Steph's trying to give Rosemary a run for her money.
Yeah, I'm like, look at that shine on the big
Yeah,
orb.
it looks like it's stamped out of metal.
Oh, that too. Beautiful. Yeah, Rosemary and Steph are on the same line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That that is neat. All right. Oh, I gotta save that. It helps if I save it. Okay. Now let's look at the other page. And here we go. And Allie. Neat. Now that looks like an angel that she's created on those.
Oh, it does.
Did you mean it? Thanks, Imelda. Oh, that was so neat. Well, and then too. Oh, did she leave? Oh, good. Well, we can talk about her now. Just kidding.
In that case,
But I like the um creating an extra triangle over that flux shape. That's a neat idea. Really cool. Yeah. Oh wait. What did Joe say? Oh, bye, Kim. Okay. Oh, and Kim won't be here tonight. Oh, sadness. Oh, therefore is it edging. Yeah, so charming. I'm going back through the chats. Um. Okay, bye, Jen. And thanks, Felicity. Okay, yeah, they're all gorgeous. Barb's neat. Oh yeah, it's in that, and even on a round tile, you could do that framing, like we talked about on yours, Mom. I mean, and you could even bring it
yeah.
in a bit if you wanted to, where it's kind of like on Mom's, where it's where the pattern is seemingly going over. Really neat. Oh, and I like how Barb did something different in each section decorating. I like that. Nice, nice. Oh, let's see. I have to squint to see yours, Beatrice. But yeah, if you email it to me or post it, that would be good. But it looks lovely. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and look at Christine's. I mean, of course, I'm attracted to all of the pink, but and I like it. I like your zingers. Where you do more of the hat versus just the line. I love how big they are. That is cool. Oh, and she's got some extra hearts in there. Love it. And Felicity. Ooh, I like the aura-ing and then shading around the aura. I like all of the shading in yours, period. Okay, Leslie, we will see you. Ooh, right, Joe. Joe says, yeah, Christine's is very prima ballerina. Yeah. Diana. Nice. I think yours was, I'm trying to remember there was a couple of them that it kept like, and it must be a bandwidth thing or something. On my screen, it was like they kept going to just a black thing, but I caught it just in time. Very nice. You did a bouquet of them. Cool idea that is. Yeah, and if you aura each one, then it looks like that's the flower. Huh. Wait, let's see. Felicity's shading. Yeah, nice. Like pouncing. That is that an art term, Shulami, that I need to learn? Let's see.
I
And
remember having a pouncing bag. but I don't remember how we used it.
Oh. Oh, okay. And Deb had to go. She has a vendor. Bye, Deb. Even though she's a priority gone. Oh, edges of a stencil. Oh, pounce with a flat brush. Okay. Okay. Got it.
I think the pouncing bag that I had, had to do with drafting. It had something
Oh,
to do with that. I think. I don't know.
okay. Well, we'll have to look it up. Wait, let's see. She says, "Oh, I was thanking Alex because Inez said that hers is pretty. Pleased with it. Oh, loads of mistakes. Don't tell anyone. We won't tell anyone, Christine, especially because we can't see any mistakes.
No, we
See
just see the
nothing.
beauty.
Yes, gorgeous. And Diana R. I have to clarify because we had Diana Whitley that we just looked at. And Diana R. Look at that. Oh, that is neat. Neat, neat, neat. And Dee Dee, I love yours. Well, they're all so different. That's amazing. That is just amazing. They're all my favorite. Oh, Inez, that is neat. Is that why Rosemary said you're copying? She's going to copy later. It looks like it's on stained glass.
Yeah,
It's colored
yeah.
in those sections.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought too.
I love it. Inez is giggling. Oh, Sharona says it comes together like a puzzle. Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, Inez did 4 also. Okay, because wait a minute. Did you do 4? You just did 3, I thought. Inquiring minds. Oh no, we did 3. Somebody else did 4 as well that I saw. I just didn't make mention. Christine, Shulamit. There's no mistakes. And Jen, I think Jen left, but wow.
Talk about spring-like. I know it's just the
Yeah,
colors, but it
yeah.
just,
But I like how she has it growing from itself.
yeah,
Or it looks that way because it looks like maybe I'm gonna guess she's maybe started with the orb, and then and then because that's why some are hollowed underneath the other. Really neat. Nice, nice, nice. Joe, yours is carved, embossed metal. Shulamit says, "Okay, Inez, we'll see you tonight." Yeah, that that turned out really, really neat. And actually, yeah, it's interesting because just depending on which way you do the highlights and the lowlights. I mean, yours looks like the aura part is carved and everything inside is topped out. Just really interesting. Aaron Martin. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like that border. A nice squiggly line, kind of a double-ended
oh,
fancy fescue.
that is pretty. And then
Oh,
the
and look at all
little
the perfing.
the little fluxes on the corner tie it in with the ones that are part of the pattern.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. And Kathy B. Wow. Like damsel leaf. That's another one that I could have done. Okay, maybe tonight. That one I still have to look at the step out. Oh, that's just gorgeous, Kathy. Love, love, love. And Roberta's. Oh my goodness. Lines are gorgeous. Number 1. What
Wow,
a
what a
neat,
different
neat.
take on the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, look at the little teeny ones in the corners. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh, that is just lovely. Oh wow. Oh, and it looks like the orb has a setting around it too. I think of maybe little
Mhm.
orbs. Whoa! Beautiful. Nick and Wynette, nice. Yeah, they were growing theirs. Nice. And Marie. Oh, that thicker aura. Look at that. Oh, and I like the lines in between them. Ooh.
And with that thicker aura on the outside, it looks like she cut it out of another piece of paper.
Yeah. Really neat. But like I usually like the lines in between, or in areas, but I like those thicker lines like that. That is like extra dramatic. So neat. Oh, Leisha's could. Oh, somebody mentioned somebody else's that could look like fabric. Okay, Diana, we'll see you tonight. Um, and Leisha's certainly could be like a fabric. Wow. So neat. For some reason, going back to Dee Dee's, it makes me. I don't know what if it's toll painting that's what's in my head, but something folksy
Whose? Which one?
on Dee Dee's. The individual ones. It makes me think of like I
Yeah,
remember I had like
like folk art.
yeah, it's just gorgeous. And Kim, wow, they love those. Neat, neat, neat. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh, Marie says I was kind of grabbing what was beside me, which was my markers. Well, it worked well. I like that. Oh, Joseph, yeah, Amish, yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, just there was something I think
Mm,
on a dresser that I had, Mom, and we had was it like they weren't stick on some kind of
it wouldn't be Amish, Joe, because they don't put decorations on their stuff.
oh okay
But look, Pennsylvania Dutch,
ah
which is different because that my mom, when I was a kid, painted all her kitchen cupboards with Pennsylvania Dutch designs, and they were a lot like that.
okay. Joe says that's it. Yes. Oh, these yeah they all turned out so gorgeous. And so, well, and of course, so different, yet so the same. Somebody else has had that folk scene. I think it was on the second page. Oh, Tammy's made me think of that too. Just, I mean, maybe it's the colors or something. I don't know. But yeah, so many could. Yeah, I have to find that thing. For how to make your own. Kim's look like stickers. They just all turned out so neat. Yeah, that method for making your own fabric because it was so that it would repeat because so many of the things that we do totally could.
I'm going to turn my camera on for a minute to show you.
Yes.
Okay. So
Thanks, Barb.
I
Oh,
ran out of pins on my other pin cushion. So
I
I
thought it was a
found,
cookie.
no, it does. I found this one, but the pins are all pushed down, but it
Yeah.
has candle wicking designs on it. And some places I can't tell if it's part of the design or if it's a pin.
Oh, that's
Oh
funny.
dear.
That is funny.
But I've got all the side hems pinned.
Oh,
So
neat.
this afternoon I can just come up here and sew.
Okay. Well, I think we got through everybody. They're all so lovely. Well, let's turn off the recording.
Beautiful.